How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of the ChiTown podcast. Today, Thomas and I are going to be talking about the Bears' victory over the Detroit Lions and some major baseball news that happened over the weekend. Tom, you had a question to ask me before the episode?
Are the Bears back?
The Bears might be back, baby. They might be back. They very much might be back. Um, Man, that was just a good win. What do we think?
I think I need to ask you what you're doing today and how's your day going?
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I jumped the gun a little.
Yeah, I know you did.
Uh, it's good. I got to study for finals. That's about it. How about you?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to accomplish today. I gotta get my class just finish getting my classes all figured out, and then I got a bunch of homework I gotta grind out, and then I have to study for my one final on Wednesday. But I can't wait until at like 11 a.m. on Wednesday because then I have nothing else to do, and then I get to go home, and that'll be awesome.
There you go. It's
Yeah.
time to turn into an academic weapon, Thomas.
No, I know. Dude, I'm actually kind of motivated today though, dude. I woke up on the right side of the bed. I'm like, dude, let's fucking get it.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't relate at all. I'm
Really?
like, oh,
I woke up. I got excited.
not me, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home. All right, but what are we thinking? Bears get a win over the Lions at home. The Lions are fraudulent. That's all I have to say.
They're just not that good. I don't like. They almost lost to us twice. They should have lost to us twice. And we're a little under. Our record doesn't kind of show how good we are, to be honest. But
If we didn't
still.
choke the Lions game and the Broncos game, this is 7 and
7-6.
16.
It's really a shame. It
7
really
and
is.
16, one game back in the division.
I know, and we're we're in the playoffs right now.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
also NBC. It's a damn shame you didn't put us in the hunt.
We should have. We honestly are in the hunt.
I know, but NBC and the media hates Chicago. So
Yeah, but the Lions are really not that good. It's like their defensive line is just it needs help.
that they might be the worst 9 and 14 I've ever seen. I mean, who have they beat?
Uh, us once, Packers once.
They beat the Chiefs by 1 point without Chris
Oh, yeah.
Jones, and that was week 1. Lost to the Seahawks, beat the Falcons, beat the Packers before they turned it on, beat the Panthers, beat the Buccaneers, got smoked by the Ravens, beat the Raiders, beat the Chargers by 3, beat us by 5, lost to the Packers, beat the Saints by 5, and then just lost to us.
They have no good wins at all.
No,
Except I guess the
it's a
Chiefs, but
win.
that's a little different, I guess. But just because it's week 1 and then no Chris Jones and week 1
Yeah.
doesn't mean shit, to be
Yeah,
honest.
exactly. I mean, we beat the 49ers week 1 last year, so
Yeah, anything can happen.
exactly.
But they are very fraudulent. Their offense isn't even their defense is bad. It's
Their
genuinely
defense
bad.
is bad. Their offense is middle of the road.
I don't understand that. I mean, we shut them down both games, basically, except the meltdown. But that game, we let up 14 points before that, and it should have been 7 because of a drop pick. And then today they had what they have 14 again.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but and they the whole game they were just kind of locked up, which was very nice to see.
I mean, realistically, they haven't drafted well at all.
No, yeah, their most recent draft is so overrated.
Jeff Okuda in 2020 at 3, bust. Penei Sewell, elite.
Really good, yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson,
He's overrated. He's still good, but he is overrated.
arguably the most overrated player in the NFL. I hate Aiden Hutchinson.
Kayvon Thibodeau's better.
Agreed.
That was always my take. I always thought Kayvon should go 1 that year.
You and I were in agreement on that.
Yeah. But
And then he fell all the way to 5 right in the Giants' lap.
and then he played really bad his rookie year. I'm like, damn, bro. I miss that bad. And then
Now
But
he's
then
a
he then
stud.
he then he played really good, so it's okay now.
And then Jamison Williams at 12. That in
He's bad.
2022. Does he even play?
He like does. He's just speed though. Literally it.
And then last year, the worst pick in the first round, Jameer Gibbs.
It's probably Jack Campbell is probably worse than that because Jameer Gibbs at least contributes. Jack Campbell just like genuinely sucks.
Well, the fact that we're talking about those two guys and they're the two guys that the Lions picked is hilarious.
Oh, it's like, but it's kind of true though. Like if you just flipped their second round picks and made them first round picks, and like their first round picks and made them second round picks, it'd make more sense. Like
That is true.
taking Branch at 12 like was totally justifiable, and he's been really good.
Yes.
And then Laporte has been really good, and if you put him at 18, then it doesn't look too bad. But I don't know. I mean, Campbell's not good. I mean, they just didn't. Their value was not good enough. I don't know why they didn't take Christian Gonzalez. I thought they were going to, like for sure.
Me too.
I was
And
like,
they
oh,
moved
okay.
corner.
I was like mad too. I'm like, damn, bro, like that's gonna be annoying to deal with. But then they're like, Jameer Gibbs. I'm like, and I celebrated.
I mean, realistically, Detroit is probably a Super Bowl contender if they don't mess up their 2020 draft. Because it went Burrow, Young, Okuda, Andrew Thomas, and then Tua and Justin Herbert.
Yeah, they need a QB, like badly.
Jared Goff.
Like you're not winning with them.
Jared Goff has the eye candy stats.
Well, Jared Goff, like he had the best team, like such a good team surrounding him, and it was 2018. I mean,
Yeah.
he had the best
And
running
then-
back in the league. Like their offense was probably one of the best in the league. Their defense was elite.
The Bears broke him.
I know that I was at that game. That was wonderful. But that team was so elite, and he still didn't win the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
And then like I don't know, he just like dude, he cannot play against the Bears, dude. Bro, it's so funny.
He has, I think, one good game against us.
Yeah, I think you're right. And that was like when we were really bad.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, I mean, I could have had a good game against us.
That's very valid.
But he like the last two games, what he's thrown 2 picks. Bless you. He's thrown 2 picks. I think it was like yesterday, and then 3 picks, like the last time we played them. And he's just been a turnover machine, just like the Lions in general.
Was it 2 picks yesterday or 1 pick and a fumble?
I think it was 2. Jalen had a pick, and then Jermaine had a pick.
Right. The 4th down play.
Yeah.
So
That-
the last the last 2 games against the Lions, 7 turnovers.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
That's actually insane.
And somehow we lost the first one still, which isn't. That's crazy. But I digress.
What can you do?
Yeah,
You know who played okay? Mr. Justin Fields.
he played an all right game. His biggest thing is he just didn't turn the ball over at all, which is nuts. Like no fumbles,
true.
no turnovers,
I
or
was
fuck,
waiting for it.
no
I was waiting
interceptions.
for it.
But I mean, that's all. This is all he really has to do to play for us to win games. He had 223 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, and I mean that's all.
I didn't put his rush yards in there, but he had.
Oh, he did have a lot.
58 rushing yards.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he really slowed down then. But still, I mean, that's all he really has to do. I mean, we won by 2 scores.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do much. He just can't like lose us the game, which I feel like tends to happen a good amount.
It also helps when you have a guy like DJ Moore.
Oh, he's so good. He
I
had
mean-
6 receptions, 68 yards, 1 passing, 1 receiving touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown. And he had like what was it, 30 rushing yards too, something like that, maybe 20 rushing yards. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
Something
close
that ballpark.
to 100 yards from scrimmage.
Okay.
He had 20 rushing yards, so
20.
88 total yards.
Okay. Yeah. No, he's so good. His like every part of his game is just like amazing. He like elite hands. He's an elite route runner, elite yak. I mean,
Anyone saying like, "Oh, a rookie QB's not gonna want to come play in Chicago"? They're thinking that we actually have the first pick.
yeah, we don't. Like we're like with like good coaching, we're like a playoff team. Like
Agreed. And like we talked about this the other day, but genuinely, it's probably the best situation of a first overall pick.
has gone
has
into
gone into.
like in forever. It's
I
because you
I
you
can't
have a number one
remember.
wide receiver. Your
Yep.
offensive line is above average. You have probably a top 5 tight end. Your defense is playing elite. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like dream scenario. And Caleb Williams is gonna declare. Like he opted out of his bowl game.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no why would you do that if you weren't gonna declare? That makes zero sense.
Exactly.
But yeah, he'll definitely be declaring. The one I'm kind of like intrigued to see if he declares now is Marvin, but I think he will. But that's interesting.
I I'm gonna say I don't think Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna declare.
Really?
Just because for Ohio State and Michigan guys, that game means so much. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is 0 for 3.
I mean, yeah, but like money.
I
I know
guess
like the NIL thing, but like you go to the NFL, like you get your extension sooner, like and then all
that
that
is true.
stuff.
That is true.
I don't know. I
But you
feel
also have
like
to think he doesn't need it
I
because of his
know, but like
dad.
if I was his dad, I'd be like, bro, make your own money. Like I
Well,
made mine.
for sure. For sure.
So I feel like that doesn't really like count. I don't know. It will be interesting. I just want him to to declare obviously if he's a Bear, it's cool, but like just like making where there's better players in the draft, so like we get better players because if there's a really good player, like another added player to the top of the draft, that means another guy's gonna fall. Like so,
That's
just kind of how
true.
it works.
I
Especially
will
like
agree
if
with
we
that.
end up drafting around like 10, like or with our other pick.
Well, hey, man. Playoff season, baby.
Yeah, this is what it is. If we win this next game against the Browns, I'm all in for running the table because I think we will at that point.
Agreed.
But if we lose, just lose out. There's no point.
Dude, if it comes to a winning in
Oh,
against the Packers in week 18,
we talked about this. We're gonna go.
we're gonna try to go.
Yeah, I told him $400. I'm still there.
I told Tom, I don't know about that one.
Nah, that's so worth it because I've never been to Lambeau, so I want to go to Lambeau. And then like on top of that, it's probably like it will be the most important Bears game I go to.
At the current price, according to TickPick, the get in. Hold on. Not sponsored by TickPick. I wish. The get in price is $144.
Oh, that's nothing. How does like Lambeau even work? It's like bleachers, right?
I have no clue.
I don't either. I know they sit on bleachers. I'm 90% sure.
Yeah, because they're fucking.
It's a
shit.
dump.
Yeah.
But
Fuck Green Bay.
I'd love to go to that. That'd be awesome.
Dude, me too. I've always wanted to go to Lambeau too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like right at the end of our Christmas break for school. And then
Yeah.
I've already talked to my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, like I don't care if you go back late. If for that, that's fine."
Well, I wouldn't have to go back late.
Yeah, because you don't get back till the Wednesday.
Yeah. We had to take a 10-second timeout because I promised my dad I'd shout him out. Arizona basketball kicked the absolute shit out of Wisconsin this weekend. And I texted my dad. I was like, Arizona's going to lose this game. And he's like, no way. Arizona's going to win by 15. And he wanted to make sure that I shouted him out on the podcast for that. So
Shout out, Dad.
yeah, shout out Dad for absolutely just putting me in my place about my sports prediction. Maybe he should be on the pod instead of me.
Yeah, goat baseball coach.
Yeah, for real. All right, back to actual the Bears.
That was hilarious. He just like went on a like
Out of nowhere. Darnell Wright absolutely locked up Hudson.
he played such a good game. He let up one QB hit, and like that was like the only like problem of the game.
My favorite play was when he picked the ball up and just absolutely truck sticked.
Yeah, I know that was hilarious. Bro, I saw him like when he picked up the ball. I'm like, oh, Darnell Wright, and he just like boom.
Boom. Aiden Hutchinson went flying. I was like, yes, that's my right tackle, baby.
That was hilarious. Every time I see an offensive lineman run at the football, it's hilarious. And then it was funny because like we scored a touchdown. Like how that play, like it was incompletion. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was like the 4th and 13. The guy jumped off sides, like bombed to DJ Moore down the left sideline. which was absolutely sick. That was amazing. DJ Moore burnt the shit out of that guy.
Do you
Oh my
have
god.
do you have DJ Moore's quote on what he said?
Oh my, oh my, what was it? Oh my god. Oh, it was the Roadrunner thing.
Oh yeah, he was like,
He's
"Oh,
like,
I saw him jump. I'm out. Meet me."
yeah, no, he's like, I was gonna go down this, like, I saw him jump off sides, and I was like, meet me. That's
Oh, that was
hilarious.
so funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, but back to Darnold, right? I mean, he like both games against Aiden Hutchinson, he like really like locked him up except that one play, like the first time around.
Yeah.
It was like the end of the game, and I was like, damn. And then I just like defined the whole game. I was like, oh my god, this guy sucks. Which, whatever. What are you gonna do? That's
Hey, Jalen
whatever.
Carter scored a touchdown yesterday.
Yeah, dude. What the hell, dude? You should be bear.
Um,
But he played really good yesterday, which is good. I mean, he is really good. So, and then
exactly.
Braxton Jones played good too. So I don't think we need a draft tackle. I
I
don't think
think if let's say the Bears lose out and they end up picking whatever 7,
if they lose out, I think they'd pick like 5.
um,
Like, because one of these teams will probably win a game.
yeah, I could easily see a trade back if they don't take a weapon.
I think they should take a weapon.
I do too. I agree, but I could see them trading back to I don't know the Chargers pick, something
Yeah.
like that.
Who did you want to get?
In a trade back,
Yeah.
I'd probably try and take like a Chop Robinson or a Dallas Turner.
Yeah, that makes sense. Even like Latu.
I think Loftus a top 6 pick.
You think he's top 6? I don't think he's gonna go top 6.
Well, think about it. You had
I think he's gonna go like 9 or 10.
quarterback, Marvin Harrison Jr.,
Okay,
probably probably Olu.
all right, ready? 2 quarterbacks, Marvin, Alu and Alt, Bowers. That's 6 right there that are all like gonna go ahead of him.
I think he's going ahead of one of the tackles.
I just don't think he should. He's just not on the
I
same
don't think
level.
he should. I think he's gonna.
I mean, and you still have Kool-Aid. Will probably go over him.
I guess I forgot about. I wouldn't hate them maybe getting Kool-Aid in it.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired of drafting DBs.
Yeah, but it's such an important position.
No, I know, but if they extend Jalen, then we won't need to draft.
I guess
him.
yeah. then you don't need it.
That'll all depend on what we do. Because Kool-Aid's probably a bear if we don't extend JJ.
Agreed.
But I'd rather just extend him. He's playing really good, so please pay him.
Yeah,
He deserves. He deserves.
he deserves it.
He's actually getting interceptions this year. Like
I know
which-
that was the biggest.
that was
knock
his
on
biggest thing. He like never really forced turnovers, but he was a good corner. But now he's like actually like forcing turnovers.
it. Speaking of the defense,
Elite.
elite. I mean, this just reminds me of the 2018 defense, man.
They're actually like so good. That was all. It's so much fun to watch.
I thought you were gonna say they were better than the 2018 defense. And
Why
was
would I
about to
say
stop
that?
You. I don't know why you would say that, but I thought that's what you were gonna say.
No, it's definitely not what I was gonna say.
That 2018 defense, the best defense I've ever watched.
Me too. That was amazing. The entire year was amazing until the last game. But
I mean, you just knew if you scored 2 touchdowns, you were gonna win the game, pretty much.
yeah, if you scored 20, you won.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that was amazing. That was a good feeling. Even like now, like how they've been playing now, it's like you score about like 20, you should probably win.
I think 24 is the magic number.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, like win,
Yeah,
which is good. I don't know. Montez Sweat just kind of like changed the entire defense.
I mean,
He went off yesterday.
anyone saying that was a bad trade?
Michael Lombardi.
Yeah. You're an idiot. I'm sorry, because everyone's like they should have just signed him in free agency. Whoever traded for him was going to extend him. Like he
Yeah,
was never
exactly.
going to reach free agency. You're not going to find someone in the second round that's going to make an immediate impact at like Sweat did has and also like it's a morale booster for your team. It's like
He's,
they were like
like-
what 2-6 2-7 at the time of that trade, something like that.
Something like that. I couldn't tell you exactly, to be honest. But well, his first game was against the Saints. So anything before that.
Let's look.
Yeah, we could look at it. That's a good point.
His first game was against the Saints.
Okay.
So they lost one. They were 3-7.
3-7. Okay. We were ass. Hey, and we're wait. No. We weren't 3-7.
3-6.
3-6.
My
That
bad.
makes more
I
sense.
counted the Saints game.
Okay, I was gonna say that. I was like, that doesn't add up. But what are we?
5-8.
We're 2-2 since that. But still, not the point.
Yeah.
He's not the he's not the reason we've are only 2-2.
They've lost twice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's like just transformed the defense,
He
which is
has,
crazy.
and he's gotten like he's helping other guys eat.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the big thing.
Everybody like we're actually getting pressure now, which is amazing.
Yannick Ngakwe finally showed up. He had a sack yesterday.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
like,
like, hey, I forgot he was on the team.
yeah, I know. What? I was so excited when we signed him
Me
for
too.
no
I was like,
reason.
that's perfect for the defense.
Was not.
It was not.
But yeah, no, Sweat has been amazing, and he's just so complete too. Like again, he's like
Good run
another player
defender.
that doesn't have a weakness really. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a really good run defender. He's a good pass rusher. He gets pressure. I mean, that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah, exactly.
He's really big and fast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's the full package. Him and DJ Moore are like literally the same, just play different positions. Just complete players.
Yep, exactly.
And
Exactly.
then another guy that ended up getting a sack for the first time,
First time in his career. Let's
Griffin Dexter.
clap it
Yeah,
up, baby.
we love this guy so much.
Yeah, we do.
He's so good at football, but he finally got a sack.
They don't play him as much as they should.
Yeah, well, I'm like wondering if he like has like he's just like not like fit enough. Maybe I don't really know.
Or if the coaching staff just hates him.
Yeah, I mean Justin Jones plays a little too much.
Agreed.
I mean he's gone next year. Dexter will definitely take over next year, like full time at that position.
Him and Billings is going to be a nice little duo there.
Yeah, I know. I like if you just get like so you have Sweat, Billings, Dexter, and then like whatever edge rusher you decide
Draft
to
the
sign or
edge
draft.
rusher or something.
I'd honestly drafting one at this point would be pretty big. If we don't take like a skill position, I want an edge rusher, and we could totally get one.
I'm Team Dallas Turner.
I mean, I don't even know what team I am. I feel like I might almost rather have Chop over Dallas. But
I'm glad you're not Team Latu.
I don't like Latu's so good though. It's just injuries.
Injuries and he's old. He's like 23.
Yeah, he is pretty old, which is kind of annoying. I don't know, man. But he is really good. I watched that it was I think it was against who were they playing? Was it USC? I watched that and he just like went off. I mean, I probably could go off against that offensive line,
I
but
don't know. Latu got locked up by Jordan Morgan.
we just don't care, dude. But dude, Dexter's just like every week too. He's just always getting better. And then to see him finally get one, even though I think it was half a sack, because like I
I
think
wonder
him and
what they counted it.
yeah, we can you look at it? Because like
I'm looking at it right now.
him and Sweat got there at like the exact same time. But like I don't know. It's probably use like Griffin Dexter.
They
stats.
gave him. It was half a sack.
Yeah, okay. That's what I kind of thought they were gonna do.
I think that's dumb though. I
think-
thought he got there.
I saw this thing where like there shouldn't be half a sack. Everybody should just get a sack.
Get one.
And I kind of agree. Like,
Well, the problem is like when 3 guys get there, they all get half a sack, and that doesn't make sense because it adds up to 1.5 sacks.
yeah,
Like, there's no like, if you're gonna do it like that, you need to have like, if the whole D line gets there, and 4 guys tackle the quarterback, does everybody get a quarter of a sack?
yeah. It's weird how that works, but I that one I definitely think we should have just been half a sack. But like, still a good play.
Exactly.
all you can ask for from him. When you see the flashes, like every week, you see the flashes like that.
He has his reps where it's like, all right, he got beat, but he has his reps where it's like, man,
You're like, this guy, he's like just explosive for being so big.
and he helps. Like the argument with the Bears fans who aren't that smart are: would you rather have a franchise right tackle and a really, 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 really good rookie defensive tackle, or just Jalen Carter.
Almost like it. I feel like just like value, you kind of should probably just take the 2 players.
Exactly. And they're on cheap deals too.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, Darnell Wright's like amazing. Garvin Dexter will probably be like, I like, I probably end like his career end up being like a above average player.
I could see an Akeem Hicks type.
I don't know. I think they're different players.
Not as good in run defense.
Well,
Maybe
Akeem Hicks wasn't
more
like Akeem Hicks was more kind of like a power guy. I feel like Dexter. I mean, he's just like fast. He can like just moves quick and like will shed you.
that. Yeah.
They're not the same
Um,
player, but like maybe the same impact. I think that's what you're going for there.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook still has nightmares about Akeem Hicks.
That was a fun rivalry.
Yeah, this is not a rivalry. They never beat us. That's
That-
pretty much what it was. Dalvin Cook sucked against the Bears.
Oh, he was always terrible, even in his like really good years too.
Yeah, I
He just did
mean,
nothing.
Akeem loved playing against him. He'd be like, "I got your ass again."
Dalvin Cook hated it. We need to talk about Jaquan Brisker.
That's true. I mean, holy shit.
I didn't even realize. Like I saw like the box score.
We like to
17
make fun of him.
tackles for a safety. That's
We like
insane.
to make fun of him, but dude, bald.
Oh yeah, he went off. He just played a really good game, which that's what we want to see from him.
I mean,
It's funny. The first time, so he blocked Let Ryan Poles Eat on Twitter. His first game after that, 17 tackles.
dude, didn't even think about that. Wow. He had a forced fumble, apparently.
What? I don't remember this
I don't,
play.
unless they like credited him for.
The Jared Goff one, but I don't
Yeah.
know why they would.
I don't either. Now I have
I
to
don't
look
know.
this up.
Yeah, I don't quite know about that one.
I have no clue when he got the forced fumble.
Yeah, man. That is interesting.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, sure. We'll give it to him.
We'll
Forced
give it to
fumble.
him.
What a forced
Exactly.
fumble he had. That was a great play.
Yeah, it was elite. But 17 tackles. Also, I mean, it gets overlooked because the game was almost pretty much over. But the pass breakup on overrated.
Monroe.
I take it back. Aiden Hutchins is the second most overrated player in football. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'd rather have Equanimous St. Brown on my team.
All right, buddy. I can't wait to see that podcast.
I hope EQ just goes off.
I hope he just absolutely shits on him. Because he should.
Yeah, exactly.
EQ didn't even play and did more than fucking
For
Amon-Ra.
real. I mean, I don't even know what Amon-Ra did.
They get 3 receptions for 21. That's what it was.
3 receptions, 21 yards. Yep.
Yeah. He did nothing.
Slant boy.
He was honestly a negative because he had like that. So Jaquan had broke up that pass on him.
Yeah.
And then he had that one over the middle where he was like kind of foul, but he probably still could have caught it.
It was definitely catchable, and it would have converted like 4th and 20 something.
Yeah, I know. I
And
don't know,
it was
man.
just like,
He had a bad game.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm praying on his downfall. I'm praying on the Lions' downfall, bro. They finally get a little taste of winning, and they don't know how to act.
I know. DJ Moore, like it's just like there isn't even an argument for.
Any Lions fan that said Amon-Ra is better than DJ Moore is just a clown.
There's just no argument at all. DJ Moore's literally better at every single aspect than Amon-Ra.
The only wide receiver in the NFC North better than DJ Moore is Justin
Jefferson. Yeah, that's true. DJ Moore's number 2.
Not even this year though, because Jefferson got hurt again.
Yeah, I know, but Jefferson's better. But
No, obviously, but
that's
that was
fine.
just such a great trade.
I know it's lovely. We still like, I like we're still on like draft a QB with number 1, but I don't know. It's weird.
Fields has to like. The only way we keep him, or I would say keep him,
We gotta start blowing out teams at this point.
you got to start blowing teams out. You got to make the playoffs. if you win a playoff game, because more than likely you're playing the Eagles
Uh,
in the first round.
no, no, it would probably not be the Eagles. You'd probably end up be playing like it would be 49ers or
They have
Dallas
the
in this one.
bye.
The
49ers are
Eagles?
gonna no 49ers do
Oh, okay.
because they beat the
It'll be
Eagles.
Eagles or Cowboys.
Yeah, the Eagles should win out, and what that'll give them more division wins than the Cowboys, so they'll win the division.
Wait, say what? I just wasn't listening. What'd you say?
The Eagles should win out the rest of the year, which
Oh,
will
okay.
give them more divisional wins than the Cowboys.
Is their schedule really easy? Did you look at it?
I remember they were talking about it last night.
Here, let's look right now. I'll look at Eagles. You look at Cowboys.
Okay.
Schedule.
Um,
Okay. So for the Eagles, you have
I mean, I don't even think the Cowboys are going to win out.
Seahawks, which will be interesting, but they'll probably win. Then they play they play the Giants, Cardinals, Giants.
That's
Holy-
a cupcake ending to the year compared to the Cowboys.
Oh my god.
You have
What are you gonna
Bills,
play?
Dolphins, Lions, Commanders.
Oh, okay. Well, they could definitely win out though.
They could, but if the
I-
Eagles win out too, the Eagles have the tiebreaker
Oh, do they?
because of the
okay.
divisional record.
So we'd be playing the Cowboys, and I'd
No.
probably rather play. Wait. Oh,
There's
you're
only
right.
one
Dude, yeah, no,
bye.
you're
No.
right. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Actually, okay, good. Because I'd rather play the Eagles than the Cowboys.
Eagles are fraudulent.
They are a little fraudulent. It would just be funny because Eagles like hate the Bears just because like Justin Fields got compared to Jalen Hurts, and they're like he's not the same.
Is Justin Fields actually better than Jalen Hurts?
No,
Welcome to my TED Talk.
no.
No, he's not.
Oh, I thought you were about to like say some outlandish shit. I was
No,
like,
no,
just
no.
not. I don't. But I don't know. I mean, we'd still lose, but at least it'd be cool to be there.
Dude, it'd be like the 2020 playoffs where that didn't even feel like a playoff game.
I know. We were like, I'm like, we're just not winning.
It's like it felt like some week 9 game against some powerhouse where like I'm just gonna watch to watch.
Yeah.
That was
It's like we
What a
almost
time to be
honestly could have
alive.
almost won that game too.
Don't even get me started on Javon Wims.
I don't even like care. Like that team wasn't doing anything. It
That-
really was not a good team.
No, it wasn't.
The offense was garbage. Defense is like starting
Meh.
like yeah. I mean, it was still good, but it
They were
wasn't that
definitely
good.
going down.
Yeah, they were definitely
good.
like regressing.
Yeah.
But
All right, Thomas. This is gonna be a crazy, outlandish question.
okay.
Is
Yes.
Is Matt Eberflus actually a decent coach?
I can't even tell.
From
He's-
like as a head coach, I'm gonna say no.
I think his problem is just like his decision making.
Yeah,
I don't think his like coaching of the players is bad. I think it's his decision making within the game. I think if he just
Agreed.
like worked on like just even like clock management, knowing when to challenge stuff, like knowing when to go for it, like he'd be such a better coach. He's bad at like the things we all see, but I think he might be a good player coach and the culture guy. Because you could see him in the clubhouse after the games. They're very happy.
everyone's like, yeah.
And then there was this Spontes sweat thing I saw on TikTok this morning. And oh my god, I almost like want to pull up the video. Because it's like he said, like, yeah, man, like now, like with the Commanders, you know, we were just playing week by week, just just waiting for the season to be over. But then he's like, well, here, like, I'm like excited, like we're fighting for the brothers next to me, and like we're excited for the next game.
He's
like-
he is a really good culture guy.
Yeah, I think he might be. I don't know how, bro. He's such a like he's such a
He's such a-
goober.
He gives off such like middle-aged dad vibes.
I got some tricks on my sleeve. Remember when he
I got
said
some
that?
tricks up my sleeve, and then did absolutely nothing. Oh,
Oh
good
man,
old-
that's
good old
hilarious.
Eberflus.
I mean, he's a good guy. I don't know if he just like figured out how to manage a game. Which I don't like. I feel like I mean I play Madden. I feel like it's not that hard.
I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that, Thomas. You just lost all your credibility, man.
Nah, dude, it's not hard, bro. Clock management is so easy.
Bro, you only have to push one button to call timeout.
Yeah, and all you have to do is put one signal to call timeout. I don't see the difference here.
Oh,
And like knowing when to go for it, it's pretty obvious. Like, I mean, I know we like won yesterday when we were up by 12. It was like 4th and 1, and we kicked a field goal. Like, why? Like,
Bro probably had PTSD from when the defense gave up fucking 15 points in 2 minutes.
yeah, if you have PTSD, get the first down, score touchdown, and they don't have to worry about it.
I guess. Who knows?
I don't understand that, but otherwise, he's fine. But
If they fire him after that game, I'm out on Ben Johnson.
you're out.
On Ben Johnson. No, thank you.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but
I'd rather have what's the guy's name?
come on, spit it out.
The Texans dude.
Oh, Slovic. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like him too.
Bobby Slowick.
Is it Wick or Vic? I think it's
It's
Vic.
Slowik.
Oh, I'm calling
But
him Vic. It's
if
fine.
he's German, then it would be Vic.
I think it's Slovic. That just Slowick doesn't sound right. But whatever. That's not important. But I do like. Actually, I agree with you. I do like him a lot. I didn't know you knew about him.
Come on, Tom. Put some respect. I'm a ball.
You're fit right now, looking like you like play for the Cubs.
Arizona sweatshirt.
Yeah, you get the red and blue. I was just looking at you while you were laughing.
Oh,
That's
bro,
hilarious.
it's cold in Arizona, man. What's the weather
I
today?
don't even. What's the temperature here? I should probably know that before I leave. My
Man,
dorm.
it's 69 and cloudy here. That's
Yeah,
cold for me
bro,
now.
It's 39, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna go home. What's the weather in Chicago supposed to be like this week?
Let's look.
I get home.
It's gonna be like
gonna
40s.
be 40s. Whew, I'm gonna be freezing.
And honestly, it could be a lot worse. Like this is like the coldest it's gotten here. That was like 30s, which is not that bad.
Dude, I have a serious problem. I went outside the other day. It was 65 degrees, and I was like, I am freezing. It was sunny too.
That is terrible.
It's bad.
How can you like say you're from Chicago and have that be?
Dude,
bad?
I know. I'm like embarrassed to even admit that, but I've become an Arizona pussy.
Yeah, you have.
It's
Oh
not
man.
good. It's
All
not
right,
good.
let's move on.
Let's keep moving here. Last football segment, or no, we got one more after this because I had to
Come
add it
on,
in there.
man.
But the Panthers lose again.
They're so bad.
I mean, I just want to. I doubt there's any Panthers fans listening,
Definitely not.
but
This
I
is the
just
last
want to
podcast
say,
I'd listen to. Dude, why would they listen to a Bears podcast? They
I
hate
don't
us.
know. I just want to say, remember when you guys said that the Bears pick would be higher than the Panthers pick? I don't even think it's not even possible anymore.
Can we get the number 0 pick? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
exactly. I forgot who tweeted it, but it's like it's a 93% chance that the Panthers hold the first pick.
That's insane. They're like actually like terrible. Like they got blown out by the Saints.
I was nervous because it was 7-3, and then the Saints blocked the punt.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, we lost to the Saints by like 1 score, and Pageant had like 5 turnovers. So I don't like. They're just not good.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's funny.
The Panthers are kind of in trouble.
Yeah, they're. I mean, we have their 2nd round pick next year. That's good too.
Yeah.
2nd round picks are very valuable too, which is good. We have extra draft ammo, and that will probably end up being in like top 40. So.
Oh, I would say for sure. They don't. They have their 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. They have the 49ers 5th and the Titans 5th. The Jaguars 6th, and that's it. Next year they have their 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then 2 7th rounders.
I don't even like know what they do like in this offseason. Like you want to help Bryce, but like there's nothing to help him with. Like, I guess they'll draft a receiver at their second round pick, but I mean, they already missed with Mingo.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I guess Mingo could develop, but
I don't know, bro. He just does not look good.
who knows, man?
Yeah, I don't. That is just such a mess to be the GM of that.
They're in trouble, bro. I mean, they got the wrong quarterback.
Yeah. Well, you don't know yet.
I know.
You know.
I know. I mean, if he proves me wrong, he proves me wrong. Someone can bookmark this part. 40 minutes and 30 seconds when I said Bryce Young's the wrong quarterback. Uh, in episode 7 of the ChiTownPod.
10 years later, 4 Super Bowls.
Someone's gonna pull it up. Be
This
like,
guy's an idiot.
this guy's an idiot.
You're gonna be put on an edit.
Yeah, for real. But if they have if they got the wrong quarterback, they just got set back literally probably a decade
Yeah, not a decade, but like 5 years.
because they don't have a pick this year with a good QB draft class, and then the best QB in 2025
It's so bad.
Jalen Milroe.
Or like it was
I
like
guess
Penn
Shadur
Penn State's guy too, but he's not good.
Allard, Drew
Yeah.
Allard.
That's
It's a tough situation to be a Panthers fan.
that is why the Bears should draft a QB this year.
Agreed. All right, I have to put this in the show here. Patrick Mahomes needs to shut the hell up, bro. Oh my God. Bro is complaining about the most happiest offensive offsides I've seen in my life. Kadarius Toney could have freaking kissed the defensive lineman if he was moved closer. That's how far up he was. And then, why are you complaining to Josh Allen after the game,
that was
bro?
so funny. Bro thought he was gonna agree. He was like, "Oh man, it was some bullshit, man."
Like,
It's
what?
like, bro, like Josh Allen was like, bro, like
Bro,
I
you
don't care.
lost.
We
I
won.
don't care. And then he's complaining to the best thing was he was like, you just gotta let him play. After he just won the Super Bowl because of a ticky-tack holding call.
Oh my god.
What a freaking clown. You're an idiot, bro. Bro, but it's now that Tom Brady's out of the league, he is the quarterback that gets the best treatment from the refs. And his bro is complaining about the most obvious offside call in my life.
Yeah, I think they were. I didn't know if they're complaining or not. Like with the line judge not saying anything.
The problem is the NFL made like they said that this is going to start being called more. I was listening to Barstool Big Cat's podcast, and he said 2 years ago it was called once. Last year it was called twice. This year they've already called it 11 times.
Okay.
And then even like a Gene Steratore, he was like, at that point, the ref will give you like a warning if you're kind of offside, but when you're so far offside.
Yeah, no, he wasn't even close. His entire like foot was offsides.
Yeah. So I just need to put that out there. Patrick Mahomes,
That was hilarious.
shut up, bro. Jeez.
You got a bone to pick with that guy.
I do. I don't like Patrick Mahomes.
I don't mind him. He's fine.
Not even because the Bears missed on him. I don't like him as a person.
It's crazy. Hey, his dad was a Cub. You can't say that.
His dad's probably fine, but Mahomes, I don't like. All
I
right,
don't like his wife either.
Dude, no, or his brother for dancing on Sean Taylor's memorial.
Oh my god.
That maybe that's why I don't like him because of his freaking family. But whatever. Enough of my ranting. On to baseball. This Saturday, our dreams died.
They died, but it was okay.
Ohtani did not want to become a Chicago Cub. And if you're thinking, well, why didn't he want to come to the Cubs? Well, he now has 700 million reasons to not be a Chicago Cub. Oh my God.
He got paid so much.
I switched my prediction up like 6 times. The podcast on Friday, I pretty much said he was a Blue Jay from all the reports that ended up being false. My apologies. Bad podcasting on my part. Then over the weekend, I was like, he's a Giant for sure. And then And I think both of us knew that he was inevitably going to be a Dodger.
Yeah.
And before the whole process started, and once the Cubs kind of said they were interested in him, I was like, the only reason he won't go to somewhere else is if the Dodgers come out and give him $700 million. Like 600 was my cap. $700 million is just,
That's insane.
it's almost like, yes, you're getting Shohei Ohtani. You don't know how well he's going to come back from his injury, pitching wise. And I don't know that $700 million. That's just such a crazy number in my head.
I know that is
It doesn't make
ridiculous. I'm
sense.
not even like mad.
Me neither. Me neither. It's like irresponsible to do that.
Like if we got him for 700 million, obviously I'd love it because it's Shohei. But like not getting him, like honestly like I'm happy it's over, and then it's whatever at this point. Like 700 million is insane.
Yeah. Dude, freaking insane.
It is crazy.
I mean, going off this is on Wikipedia, so I don't know how true it is, but 2021. No, that's what is the MLB English Tristan? So the first threshold before you start getting penalized is $233 million. Shohei Otani's contract takes up 30% of that threshold for the Dodgers.
Are you talking about like luxury tax?
Yeah,
Or-
the
Okay.
competitive balance.
Okay. Yeah, I know that's insane.
And it's actually like once you get past like the third or second and third thresholds, it hurts you.
Yeah, I know. They like tax you a lot.
The Padres, Mets, and the Yankees dropped down 11 spots in the draft. Or the Mets dropped down 11, but the Padres dropped down.
I didn't know they dropped down that much. I knew the Mets, I knew the Mets did, but
The only way you don't drop down is if you like get in the top 6, then it's protected. But if you don't, then that's why the Cubs moved up 3 spots.
okay, it's because they. Yeah, I feel like everybody moved up. That's what it felt like.
That was the reason.
Yeah, that's good, I guess.
The draft lottery is crazy, bro.
What?
Just because Oakland lost, they had like the 5th or 6th pick last year, which is still considered in the lottery, and they got the 4th pick this year. They now can't pick in the top 6 next year.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's
for smaller
brutal.
market teams, you can only pick in the lottery 2 times in a row. And for the White Sox got fucked. They're picking 5th, so they didn't win, but they're considered a large market team.
Yeah.
Now they can't draft in the top 6 next year.
Really? So we're guaranteed a top 6 pick, is what you're saying. If we don't make the playoffs, which at this point I don't even know.
Well, you're not guaranteed, but
Pretty good chance of it. It sounds like.
it increases, yeah. Because
That is
everyone was like, Washington finished 5th worst, and their odds were 0 because of that.
Yeah. Ugh, that's like kind of dumb.
It is, but I understand it.
I don't.
It says don't tank, pretty much.
Okay, but like, the A's are just bad.
Yeah, because they don't spend.
They never really have though.
I know, but they were a playoff team before they traded everyone away for a bag of chips, bro.
That is true. They got like literally nothing back.
But
It's really a shame.
Who gives a crap about the now Las Vegas A's?
Yeah, it's good that they did that though. Maybe that'll help them get a market.
Maybe, but their owner just needs to sell, dude. He's terrible.
Let it go, man.
Worst.
Let it go.
Well, the Cubs, pun intended, struck out on Ohtani. So, where do they go from here?
I don't even.
I know you want to make a comment on my pun,
dude. That was terrible.
It wasn't meant to be good.
Bro, you sound like you're writing like a newspaper heading for like the 80s, bro. Like, what are you doing? But
It's-
I don't even know what they should do. Like, I mean, I feel like you really got to re-sign Belly at this point, but I don't think we're going to.
you have to do something like that. No one's if you don't re-sign Bellinger or don't sign Yamamoto, I find it very hard to find a way to have a successful offseason.
Yeah, this thing was so hyped up, and it looks like we've just done nothing.
Like I got really excited last offseason. They were like the Cubs might get 2 of the big 4 shortstops. Uh and then we got Swanson, which
At
I
least
was
we
like,
got
at least
one.
we got one. Like we fill the need. But Bleacher Nation tweeted, this was a while ago. He was like, it just seems so many teams have big needs for like big bats, and there's so little available that someone's gonna be left hanging. Versus last year, there were 4 teams that needed a shortstop, and there were 4 shortstops. It just made sense.
Yeah, just good. We got like the second best one.
Yeah, yeah. But and honestly, probably on the best contract.
Yeah, easily the best contract.
But it's like he tweeted that out, and then it's like the Cubs are going to be the team that gets left in the dust. With they needed to get a star.
Yeah,
Like I'd say Bellinger's a star. Realistically, they needed a superstar, but a star and some complimentary bats would be fine.
exactly. We do need that superstar player though.
It could be Yamamoto. I don't think they're going to get him though.
I don't think so either. I
Um,
think he's going to the East Coast.
I think he's going to the Giants.
I think he's going to the Giants.
My predictions right now,
I feel like you predict everybody to go to the Giants.
dude. The Giants have offered $1.3 billion in contracts the last 2 off seasons
Get nobody.
and got no one. To 3 players.
If you're a Giants fan, you do not want Tristan predicting a player to the Giants. They never go there.
I said Judge was a Giant, and then I said Correa was a Giant, which he was for like a day. And then I said Otani was a Giant, and he missed on all 3.
Yeah,
This is my plan. Yamamoto's a Giant. Wink, wink.
bro.
No.
He's wings, bro. You're off the perk.
I am off the perk right now, but the Giants have been wanting to sign someone. It's got to be Yamamoto. They're just going to be like, here's $350 million.
Just like so to get somebody.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Bellinger's going to go to the Blue Jays now.
I hope not. I hope the Blue Jays get nothing.
At Frank.
I
Oh,
hope
that was so funny.
I hope they suffer.
We have to talk about it.
What?
We texted Frank that Passan reported Otani's going to the Dodgers via his Instagram. Frank goes, Passan's only a 50-50 MLB reporter. He was so mad. He didn't talk to us the rest of the day.
It's hilarious.
We kept making fun of him. Sorry, Frank. Had to do it to you. The last part for the Cubs here is Jed even awake? Like, is he the president of baseball operations for the Cubs?
No.
According to Bleacher Nation, the only external move so far for the Cubs this offseason is signing lefty Edwin Escobar to a minor league deal from Japan. It is currently December 11th.
Jed Hoyer has not moved.
For real. We use that meme for polls. Bro hasn't moved for 40 minutes.
He's done nothing. Oh
I understand the holdup.
I mean, yeah, I do now, but like signs, you should have had some stuff lined up if Shohei fell through.
The thing that's going to piss me off is going to be the next Jake Peavy or Brian Roberts. You probably don't remember that.
No.
Where the Cubs were rumored to get those 2 guys is going to be Glass now. It seems like the Cubs have been in talks with the Rays for Tyler Glass now since frickin' June, essentially.
Glass
Feels
was a
like-
Dodger.
Dude, make a damn move, Jed. They should have traded for Soto. Like, the package was insane.
Yeah, I mean, they just gave a bunch of relievers though.
I know, but like good relievers.
I guess.
It's like if we gave up Alzolay, Fulmer when he was good, Mark Leiter when he was good, uh, Jordan Wicks, and uh, Moises Ballesteros. That was essentially the package.
Yeah, it's a pretty good package.
But like, man, do something, Cubs. Jeez.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
sitting here talking about nothing about the Cubs essentially.
I know. I mean, like next time, I want to like talk about something that happened.
I mean, what Friday maybe.
It's all just hypotheticals. Hey, we'll be back in Chicago on Friday.
Oh, maybe in person pod.
Yeah, we've talked about this. We don't know if we like should do that or should not because we've never really thought about it, and like we don't know how it'd work
It'd be
or
one
where we do it.
computer.
It'd be one computer. We'd have to get like a mic though, right?
Well, you could use it. Oh well, I guess you could only plug in one headphone jack.
Yeah,
We would have to get a mic. We'll figure it out. We're gonna try and do
we'll do like one
one in person.
just to mess around with it.
We also told Frank we do one with him too.
Hot dog.
Hot dog Frank, baby,
He'll be making hot dogs. His
on the pod.
thing.
This is what it's come to since no one's done anything.
We'll be making hot dogs.
Blackhawks suck. Bears play once a week.
At least the Bulls are on a win
The
streak.
Bulls won 4 in a row.
But who cares?
And the Cubs, I don't know. The Cubs are. It's like they forgot they're a team. Do something.
Yeah.
God,
They don't do
makes me mad.
anything.
Makes me mad.
Yeah. Pete Crow's going to be playing center field. Is I think what's going to end up happening.
I mean, I don't hate that. Like
I don't either.
rotating him and Talkman in.
I wouldn't even like rotate. I think you just give him the keys. Let him learn.
I mean, agreed. But
At this point, you'd have Hap, him, and Saya. And then like
it's a decent defensive outfield.
nobody at third. Nobody
Morel.
at first. I don't even like I don't know. I don't think that's gonna end up working. But
He's been playing decent in the Dominican League.
yeah. I think he's just a DH, unfortunately. I'd like him to play third, but
I don't want to give Nick Madrigal 500 at bats this year.
yeah, is that what he had?
I don't know if he had 500.
I don't think he had 500. Probably had around like 350 though. 400 maybe. Let's look.
Nick Madrigal 270. Remember, he was hurt.
270, yeah. Well, I just remember, and then like, there was a point where he really wasn't playing after we got Jamer.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have a first baseman.
I know. We literally don't.
I mean, Mervis.
Oh,
Mervis is a 4A player, guys.
dude, Reese Hoskins and Matt Chapman were so back, dude. Like, bro.
Sure, you can sign those guys. No one is scared of that lineup. Like with Bellinger in the lineup, there's a reason like Saya and Dansby
You're
and
like,
Hack
oh,
got
like,
the
all right.
opportunities because they were pitching around Bellinger. And then you saw when Jamer was traded for the first couple games how much he lengthened the lineup. Like Swanson went from 5th to 6th, right?
Yeah.
And at some point you need like a guy who can win a game on his own.
Yeah, I don't even like know what our road to that is either. It's just like a guy that's like not in the organization right now.
I would have to agree. I think the only guy I could think of that could become that is Canario.
I mean, Alcantara, I guess, could be that, but like he has to really develop.
Thomas and I were talking about this. Like the Cubs don't have a guy in the farm, a hitter, who you're like that guy's going to be a stud. Like you knew Chris Bryant was going to be a perennial all-star.
Yeah, we don't have the guy that you're like, oh, this guy's gonna be he's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who you could trade for. Like Alonso, maybe, but I wouldn't put him in the superstar. I'd put him in the Bellinger tier.
Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, I get scared when he comes up.
I do too, but also he's like a 220 hitter.
That was 1 year. Let's look.
Looking right now, Pete Alonso was 3-WAR player. He had 217.
Yeah, okay. It was just last year that it was really like that.
251 for his career. 870 OP.
And then
I mean,
like
last year was a down year for him, and he still had 46 homers.
I know last year was literally his only bad average, like average year. But he had 271, 262. COVID year he had 231, but that's COVID year, and then he had 260 his rookie year. So Tristan is wrong.
I
He
mean,
is-
I'm not considering Pete Alonso a superstar.
I mean, for his position, he's a top 5 player in his position.
First base.
Who's
Freeman,
better? Freeman,
Olsen.
Olsen, and then that's probably where we start having a conversation.
Yeah. I don't even know who plays first base.
We're really about to put the LeBron top 10 first baseman. You know what I'm talking about? The tight end list.
Yeah.
Just like it's easier to look at just like names. Oh, dude, Reese Hoskins, dude, he's totally so good.
I put
Vlad.
Give me
And there's Goldschmidt, but I think no, I don't. No.
This is my top 5. Goldschmidt. This is not in any order. Goldschmidt, Freeman, Olsen, Alonso, Vlad.
Yeah, I agree, but I think I would probably take Pete over Goldschmidt at this point in time.
I don't even know who I'd take. Vlad had a down year last year, so
But I'm still taking Vlad. I think Pete Alonso's probably 4.
Yeah.
It's
Freeman,
probably
Olsen,
fair.
Vlad, Alonso, Goldschmidt.
I think that's fair.
Dude, I'd love if they traded for Vlad Jr.
That's not happening.
I know. That's why I kind of like if the Blue Jays signed Ohtani.
You thought they were gonna have to like trade Bichette or him or Vlad?
Yeah. Because Vlad, he 26 homers, 264, 788 OPS last year, but that was the worst year of his
I
career.
think it was
by
his
far.
launch angle was the problem last year.
His baseball savant page was all red. It was like he was smoking the ball. He's just hitting it on the ground.
Yeah.
He wasn't pulling it as much.
The Seiya effect.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But like 2021, bro, 48 homers, 1,000 OPS.
It's nuts.
Even 2022, he had 32 home runs, 818 OPS. Like, that's a good player, bro.
Yeah.
I think he can get back to the 2021 Vlad, too.
I do so. I agree.
But who knows? We're running a little long.
Yeah.
I think that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yep. Oh yeah. What time's your final on? Do you have a final on Wednesday?
I do at 6 p.m. my time. So
6 p.m. Oh, I guess we can fit in between because I think mine's at 10 a.m. my time.
So that's 8 a.m. my time.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
So
get it
let's
done.
try for like 2, maybe your
Yeah.
time,
Somewhere around that.
3 your time. We'll figure it out.
Something like that.
Well, thanks for listening. I just kudos to Tom. For those that aren't watching the YouTube video, in one of our first episodes, Thomas saluted the camera as he left the recording studio.
We never laughed so hard. We're like, bro, what are you doing, bud?
Oh, well, that's gonna do it for today. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for listening.
So yeah.